Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike,
Andrew?
and we're here for the MarvelThon, Road to Infinity War. So we just watched Doctor Strange, and it's an amazing movie. I should say. It's pretty good.
It's a thrill, right?
Yeah, it's a complete thrill ride.
It's a visual spectacle, I would say.
Yeah, it definitely reminds me of Inception,
Yeah.
of like all the twists and turns.
There's always stuff with the magic going on. I think Doctor Strange is like he's a if Tony Stark were to get a PhD
That's
work in a hospital, he would.
That's
He would be
that's
Doctor
exactly who Doctor Strange is.
So.
All right, so before we get into any more, just make sure that if you haven't watched it, watch it. Put this in your watch for later, and then come back because you need to watch this. So the main purpose of this movie, other than Doctor Strange, is the time stone.
Yeah, sets up one of the Infinity Stones.
One of the I think the last Infinity Stone that we see so far, because we have space, time, mind, and there's another one. I can't remember the other one. Doesn't matter. So we hit the last Infinity Stone. Oh, and the Soul Stone. Yeah, that one we haven't gotten to yet. Oh, the Reality Stone. Yes, thank you. So this is the Mind Stone, and the Time Stone, and this is one of the last ones we see in the movies up until we get to Infinity War. So it's cool that this one is where it is in the eye of Anamoto, whatever.
Yeah.
And it controls, and it's used to control time, of course, with magic. So,
yeah, I think the characters were great. Doctor Strange is, he's just a douchebag, but he grows into a lovable character.
Yeah.
Typical arc. My favorite character is actually Mordo.
Mordo? Yeah.
He's something about him.
He goes on an arc too, which is cool.
Yeah, he believes in this whole system, and then he realizes that it's not
flawed.
everything. Yeah. Not everything he thought, and then he goes on to, in the end credits scene, he goes on to steal people's powers, and I think he's gonna be in the sequel to Doctor Strange.
He's probably gonna be the villain, most likely.
Yeah, which would be pretty cool.
And another great thing is
Rachel McAdams is cool.
Yeah,
she's barely in it, but it's cool enough.
I just love all the scenes where he goes into his astral form and where he's
I like the fight in the hospital, him versus that guy in the hospital in the astral form. And the stuff is shaking.
Yeah, shaking around. She's just like...
I thought it was pretty cool.
She's working on him.
The ancient one is pretty cool.
Yeah, I definitely like the ancient one, and the whole Dormammu, the mystic.
Bargain, yeah.
Oh, and then at the end when he's in the time loop, making him his bitch.
Yeah, Dormammu was obviously barely in it, but like.
Yeah, but it was mostly just the point of setting up Doctor Strange.
What was the guy's name? Alesis or whatever.
Yeah, he had the weird ass name.
He was kind of a weak villain, so.
Yeah, his purpose was to get to Dormammu for.
Yeah, he was one of those typical Marvel villains that you're not really gonna remember, but it's all about Doctor Strange.
Yeah, because Doctor Strange.
The progression of him, so that's what we kind of focus on.
Yeah, Doctor Strange is supposed to have a very big part in Avengers Infinity War. He does in the comics, but we all know that the comics don't always go to the screen fully the right way. So I definitely want to see how Doctor Strange is going to play out in Infinity War on the screen, which will be coming up very soon.
Yeah, it's definitely visually an amazing movie.
Visually is just beautiful with all the different types of effects and stuff. Yeah, definitely a lot of fun. Wong is funny. Wong's going to be in Infinity War.
Wong.
That's going to be great. What are you gonna give this? Actually, no. Before we get to the ratings, what do you like? What do you don't like about this movie, other than the villain?
Basically, the weak villain. I'm not.
You're lost for words. Look, I didn't.
I mean, there might have been like a couple scenes that didn't really need to be in there.
Yeah. It was. I feel like it was mostly just pacing issues.
Yeah.
There's some slow pacing issues. There were scenes where it felt like it didn't need to be there, but there was probably some sort of underlying reason.
Yeah.
Other than that, I feel like it was pretty solid of a movie.
It's something that I think, just for the character itself, it should be watched for Infinity War.
Yeah, definitely. Is a definitely must see for Infinity War.
Yeah, I think all of actually Phase 3 should be seen for Infinity War. Basically, all Phase 3.
Yeah, all of Phase 3.
Even Ant-Man.
Even Ant-Man, because Ant-Man.
It's just introducing these characters. But for ratings, I'll give it a 7.5, actually, out of 10.
Yeah, I'm actually going to agree with you on this one. Which was almost like a first, because I'm pretty sure I've always been either as half above you or half below you. So yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on that 7.5. I think it's perfectly right there. Definitely sets up Doctor Strange, sets up everything with the Time Stone.
It's not the best Marvel movie ever, but it is satisfying.
Yeah, it's satisfying, and it definitely puts you in place to going into Infinity War.
Yeah.
You know, so
I think our next review is
Thor Ragnarok, because
Thor
was in this movie at the end credit scene.
Yeah.
Just for a short while, and
so that should be a lot of fun.
That's gonna be a lot of fun. So we're gonna definitely get to that in the next one. So make sure you like this video, share it with everybody. Make sure you hit that notification bell when you subscribe to make sure you watch the rest of these videos. And until next time, we're gonna catch you around. Peace out.